Hello and welcome to TheProPlebNoob and welcome back to Bondee's Barnyard Safety Violation. When we last left off, we had just worked our way through some of the challenges of the custom hour, being 520 mode, guts and who's there. And so now we're hopefully going to move on to being every challenge in the custom hour, which is 520 number 2, 1020, knock knock and birthday. So I believe what we're going to start off with is probably, I reckon we'll go birthday. Yeah, we'll start off with birthday. So let's start off with birthday, and hopefully it isn't too hard. Obviously 1020 is going to be our final challenge, and once we beat that, that is going to be the end of Bondee's Barnyard. Which is a real shame, because it's such a great and amazing fan game. But obviously all good things have to come to an end. So, Bondee's Barnyard eventually will reach its end. Hopefully it shouldn't take us too long to beat 1020. I'm hoping not. So obviously, essentially we have our main 5 active tonight, if you include the camera as part of that, and Mother Chicken. Yeah, I want to keep calling her Mother Duck, but she's not a duck, she's a chicken. The Mother Duck is our bonus guest for tonight's challenge in birthday, which might imply in part of the Bondee's Barnyard lore that Mother 10 was actually at the birthday that the child had before he ended up in Cow the Cow. Possibly, I don't actually know the Bondee's Barnyard lore that well. But I think the sheep was the sheep was only on 5, which is odd because I could have sworn that was the sheep knocking twice then. So it'd make her the most active out of someone who isn't even active at all. But as long as we just keep our ears out. So there's Mother. I want to shut that door because obviously the other door applies to Mother. You're there. So you're actually surprisingly active, sheep, despite the fact that you should be not active. But of course, that's not going to stop you. So as long as we keep our oxygen is the main thing to keep focusing on, because obviously we're going to need practice for when 1020 rolls around. Because otherwise things could end quite badly for us if we don't keep it above 75% when Pablo decides to roll around. There's Mother there. There's Bondee. Okay, that was a close one. That's because the timing between Bondee and Mother there was a bit wonky, but hopefully I don't think that was too bad. Could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse, but hopefully I'm hoping the challenges are somewhat easy. 1020 is the only one I'm really worried about, just because it's so much stuff introduced into that chicken just attacked. The chicken just attacked twice. That's terrible because that door's been closed for ages, which of course means it's drained so much power. So that probably a game over if Pablo attacks us. Like, that would be an absolute game over if Pablo was active right now, despite the fact we couldn't really do anything. So which is why I'm terribly afraid of 1020. Just for the sheer fact that Pablo and trying to keep our oxygen above 75% is going to be a big hell. Obviously I've got to try and keep this open at all costs. Make sure we can keep breathing. Hi Bondee. And keep our oxygen levels up. Keep everyone at bay. We're now halfway through the challenge, which is pretty good so far. But again, it's our oxygen is the major problem here. Because it's like, how are we gonna how are we supposed to keep it up so high is my question. And I think pushing back the animatronics is going to be the major strat for 1020 mode. Is that we're going to have to actively try and push back the animatronics as much as we can in order to gain that oxygen that we would lose from holding down the doors. Hi Bondee. Because obviously Bondee is the most, he gains a significant amount of oxygen from pushing him back, which is incredibly useful. There's Mother Hen. You go away. Oh, hi Pig. Keep on breathing. There's the camera. So the camera actually takes the camera's good because it's not instant. It takes a while to click back on. The camera and Geek Codlo could be bad. Possibly. It might be. I'm not entirely sure if it, like, it's Has a potential to be deadly, but I haven't actually seen it in action yet, so it might be less bad than I think, but still. Hi, Bondee. See, Bondee gives us a nice, like, 8% of oxygen. So he might actually be our savior during the 1021. Because it could end pretty badly if we don't have that oxygen. And again, sheep gave us 8% there. So I think sometimes they give us 5. Sometimes they give us 8. Really depends on how they're feeling. Chick's gonna headbutt the door. Bondee's gonna jump scare me there. Okay. There's Mother. Shot you out. Okay, lovely. No one's there. I thought Pig might have moved in when we shut the door there. But luckily that wasn't the case. So we're still going good. Bondee gives us some free oxygen. That's what we'd like to see. There's Pig. Keep that oxygen up. Keep on breathing. Ain't no one can stop us. Can keep that door closed. Because Chick's going to headbutt the door. And funk. Open that back up. I think we're good for birthday challenge at the moment. Unless we end pretty badly. Oh god. There's one of the most terrifying moments in this game is letting go of Cow's mask. And like hearing it like sort of slam shot on you. Because you feel like you've stuffed up somehow. Hi camera. Can someone move in? Okay, we're still good here. We should be good on terms of time. Unless someone decides to attack. No, there we are. Okay. So that's birthday challenge done. Which is another one off the roster in terms of custom night challenges. So then we are going to move on to Knock Knock, which is camera disabled and Bondee's slightly less active, but this time GRIZZLY is also here as well. Essentially, it's everyone that uses the doors, which is why it's Knock Knock. I'm assuming birthday implies that Mother was actually there on the when the birthday took place, which would make sense because Chicklin obviously needs a. But Mother looks terrifying, honestly. Yeah, so we'll do Knock Knock, 522, and then maybe we'll see how we go at 1020. If it's really, really, really difficult, I might not beat it, then we'll just have to leave it at the rest of the challenges. But I think I should be able to do the rest. Because 522 we got super close to, we just lost to Geet on like the last minute of the night. Which is honestly terrible. But this one isn't too bad. Because the thing is, with the fact the good thing is that animatronic, like, they can't attack at the same time. Like, GRIZZLY and Mother can't show up at the same hallway at the same time. So it's sort of like by having only 2 options for them to actually exist in, it sort of gives us an advantage over everyone by having it. So someone either has to show up at left door or someone has to show up at right door. Obviously, with the introduction of like the 4 in the office can be pretty bad. Also, the camera is disabled this night, which is pretty good. So that's why this challenge is going to probably be a bit easier than usual. Because we just have to randomly stop for Geet or for thing. But obviously, we just want to keep an eye on the doors. Make sure we're closing them on the right person. Keeping everyone at bay. Keeping everyone back. Making sure we're fine. And then just chill. Okay, Mother's there. Close you. Yes, the worst part is that Mother doesn't actually Mother doesn't give you any oxygen when you banish her back away from the door. And it's an odd thing in particular with the custom night characters that don't do this. They just sort of don't give you any oxygen. That's GRIZZLY. That's Pig. That's bad. That's both of them gone. Check both. Keep on breathing. There's Mother. Close that door there. So yeah, I might get like mistaken in the heat of the moment and close the wrong door for Mother. I don't think it's going to occur on this night. It might occur on other possible nights. There's sheep. I'm not sure, like, mainly it's going to be 1020. That's our big problem. I don't think I'm going to experience any sort of difficulty in terms of these nights here. There's a chance I do. There's a chance that the night is deceptively. Okay, I need to open you, then close you again. Then open that and get rid of Bondee. There we are. Okay, that was a pretty bad combo. That one there. Luckily, Bondee gives us the oxygen that we desperately need. Sheep's there. Because you have to... With Mother's special, because the door has to be closed again on her. You can't, like... If the door's already closed and Mother shows up, you have to re-close the door. Which can be pretty bad if Mother decides to attack at the wrong time. And you know for the fact because she disappears. I'm not sure whether you might be able to open it earlier and stop her, but... Again... And again, GRIZZLY doesn't give us any sort of oxygen either. So that's pretty detrimental to our general well-being. Bondee, push you back. See, Bondee only gives 5% there, but in birthday he gave us 8. So I don't know whether that's a distinct difference. And again, this is pretty bad because we got both of them on our tails. That's gone. That's gone. Keep them both at bay. There's Mother. Shut that door there. Open you up. Just keep checking everywhere. I do love the Custom Night challenges. They're pretty fun. Like, it makes each of them kind of interesting. The way that each one slightly varies, which is pretty cool. Not too much of a challenge, but that's good because it is building you up for the big 1020. Which is obviously the one I'm worried about. I know what I'm supposed to do here. Open that, close that. God damn it! I know what we're supposed to do there. Oh, we're supposed to open it for sheep. No, because sheep attacks later. Yeah, so okay. So for that one there, we have to open it for sheep. And then, because sheep obviously attacks. Sheep bleats twice and then attacks. So that's going to be a good thing to memorize. That, because Mother, we have to reopen the door and close it. And we can do that when sheep, unless sheep is on like their last beat. Then otherwise we have to reopen the door. So that's a good thing to keep an eye out on. If you're attempting these challenges yourself, is certain animatronics will have different like priorities. Like Mother is definitely the most. Any of the camera and Geet are obviously the most important. I said when I think Geet's facing the other way. When Geet faces left, you can activate it on the right, and when Geet's facing right, you can activate it on the left. But obviously Mother takes place above sheep and pig because she attacks slightly faster than the two of them, I believe. So you don't have to you can reopen a door. As long as it's not when their final soundbite plays. So, that obviously was a bit of a time sink there. It's not too bad, because I think it's about a second, I'm not sure how, I think it's not quite a second, minute a second. It's slightly less. Like, it's like a second every, like 1 minute in-game is like, about 5-ish seconds? I don't really know. It's kind of hard to like pinpoint exactly what the time is. So there we go. That one closed there. So Mother, I think it's only when Mother disappears. I think her soundbite stays slightly longer than she does. Oh, that was a clean switch. That was clean. That's a very, very, very clean switch. Good on you, GRIZZLY and Bondee. That was tag team tandem tanned. That was phenomenal. 10 out of 10 performance. So there's obviously sheep, there's pigs. So we're in a bit of a predicament here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Of course, we can re-close it for chick. Keep on breathing here. And again, we don't have to worry about the camera on this night, which is pretty nice. And again, it is only an hour. So we'll actually reopen that before. Yeah, so we only have to close it once. I thought it was until our soundbite finished, but no, that's actually pretty helpful. Because we only have to close it instantly, and then we can immediately get rid of reopen the door if we need to, which can be pretty useful on hi Bondee. Which can be pretty useful on what's its face on 1020 if we need to. So we close it here, I'll reopen it. Yeah, okay. There's a slight bit of delay because you have to like click on the right spot, but it shouldn't affect us too badly. No one's moving in there, so we're good there. Hi Bondee, push you back, banish you back into the darkness, where you belong, Bondee, because you have burned. Alright, close you, close you. Again, not exactly the best spot to be in. That's GRIZZLY. Ah! I should have waited there. I should have waited. It's tough when they both attack at the same time. That's the thing. It's tough when they both attack at the same time. I'm going to move on to 522. Because I think we might have better luck there. And then we can go back. We can alternate between the two, I think. Because repeating the same one over and over again, it gets kind of annoying. Because there's not really any sort of variation in gameplay. I don't know if we'll do 1020. I reckon I'll give it a go. At the end of each of the mechanics. So our main problem here is GRIZZLY and Mud at the doors, Geet on the floor, and Tori and Pablo in our office. But yeah, so I'll try and attempt 1020. I don't know if I'll beat it. And I don't really want to spend any more, like, because Bonnie's Barnyard originally started off pretty well, and then like flattened out a bit, and then the hype, like, some popular YouTuber must have. I think I saw one. There's like someone uploaded a Bonnie's Barnyard video, like one of those like YouTube fan game video essays where it's like, go check out this cool fan game. It does some cool stuff on Bonnie's Barnyard, and they got like 800,000. So that must have been the cause of the Bonnie's Barnyard view surge. But that's sort of starting to decline a bit, because like, well, my last video on Bonnie's Barnyard, my first customized challenges did well. It didn't do as nearly as well compared to the other two. Compared to the recent. So I wonder, can we actually open our mask with Geet? I want to test these things. At the same time, I don't want to risk it. So there's Mudder there. We can then reopen that door. And Geet was obviously our biggest threat on that night, because he's incredibly annoying. Like, so we have the flag here. So there's GRIZZLY. Because also we have to make sure we don't activate Geet at the right time. And if we do, we have to be careful. Because Geet can activate at any point and just be like, yeah, okay, have fun, Lama, I'll die. And then Geet will just be like, severe trolling. I think Mudder actually attacked. And, hi, Pablo. Best character in game. But yeah, I'll give 1020 a shot. Hi, Geet. I'll give 1020 a shot. I don't know if we'll beat it. I really don't. Because it is a decent challenge. It looks like to be a decent challenge. I'm having difficulty on some of the non-1020 ones. Obviously, it's not too long to survive, so it's not that much of a problem. New Geet was going to activate then. It seems to activate once every like 5-ish minutes, which is useful if you're trying to prevent your death from Geet. This man is aggressive. One thing I don't like about Pablo is that you can't actually see he blocks out the sound for a lot of the other animatronics. So it's kind of hard to hear who else is actually talking. Well, not talking, making any sort of audio cue. Okay, that's back. Toy we haven't died to yet. We haven't died to Pablo either. I hopefully think that's the right thing, actually. I should have definitely checked. That's GRIZZLY on right. Pablo, I swear to God. Okay. Hi, Pablo. Because I'm worried like Geet's going to show up at like the very last second when we're trying to do something. Knew it. See, I told ya. Of course, Geet does that like that. That's Geet's main like main troll. Is that like he does that at the very last second when you're trying to defend against something, and he'll show up and be like, "Hold on a sec." So I think it only depends on which way his eye's actually looking. I actually forgot about that flag there. So he's looking. Pablo. I'm taking a big risk not looking at Mudder, but I think it's paying off because you can kind of tell. I know I had that door closed. I would like to reopen it at some point, if I can. I think Geet's still there. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was worried that There we are. Okay. That's Motto on the left. She seems to be actively only attacking the left side, which is fine, but like still. Oh, I forgot about toy. I completely just didn't check toy. Don't know the red flags. Oh, okay. We're having slightly more difficulty than this than I was expecting. Alright, I'll try my best. We'll go 5. I want to speed 522. I think we can do that again. We'll do like it twice every time, and then repeat. Like, so we'll do 522 twice, and then, well, 522 twice, and then move on to knock knock. And then if we don't beat either, we'll do that. Like, we'll repeat each thing kind of twice before we move on to a different challenge, just to get some variation. Hopefully we do beat another one of the challenges, because I don't want to make this video too long, but I also don't want to, like, you know, waste my entire time recording challenges of me just dying over and over again. That's the one thing I have, the one problem I have with custom night challenges, is it's very easy to just waste so much time trying to get 1020 and then like no one watch it. I think I did that for one fan game. I spent like ages trying to get 1020 and then no one watched the custom night, and it was the saddest thing ever. Cause it's like you put in this time and effort, and it's like, aha, I spent all this time trying to beat this like super hard custom night, and it's just like, yeah, that would happen like 5 days ago. You're late. And it's like, oh, okay, and you just sort of crying inside. It's pretty sad. But obviously, I think if we can beat 522, I don't think we actually will get to being 1020. I'll be real. Maybe I can give it a shot instead of knock knock, and that way, so once I beat 522, we can then try 1020 instead, and then maybe that way we can like balance the things out a bit. But obviously, it's going to be utter chaotic to watch out for, so I do want to be careful. That was close. That was very, very close. Oh, I almost forgot about the flag there. That was very close. A very close call from Pablo. We almost died there, I think. Because he would have killed us on 75%. We just hit 74 and then booted it back up by the time we finished. Like that was an incredibly close call from Pablo. Any flags? No, okay. You're gone. I don't like Geet. He's my least favorite, because he's just gonna constantly looking at us, and I don't like him because he's killed me a lot of times. It's caused my death a lot of times when we've been either too focused on him or completely forgetting about him entirely. Okay. The good thing is that when you get rid of Geet, you can know, okay, he won't attack for a while now. And it's like, that's good at least. Alright. Keep an eye on the flags. Keep everything at bay. Everything. Keep an eye on everything. Get everything in check. Everything in order. And we'll hopefully be fine. Maybe. Okay, that was a bit of a delay there. So I don't need that Pablo. Because now I don't know whether Grizzly's at the door. He's there now. Okay. I need to get my oxygen back up. Alright, keep an eye on the flags anywhere. Alright. There you are, Geet. Keep the oxygen back up. Seriously. Let's give it a quick check of the hallway. Just in case. No flags. Hi, Pablo. There we are. See, that's a close call with Mudder right there. That's a very close call with Mudder, because we had to wait till Grizzly attacked us at the doors, and then we had to go in for the door block with Mudder, which could have ended badly. And it's a kind of bit of an RNG situation, which is essentially what you deal with custom night. You deal with a heavily RNG situation, which is one of the things I don't really like about custom night, but it is sort of like a staple of FNAF fan games at this point. And it's sort of like, you sort of just have to deal with it. But alas, that's what we get. Alright, I am incredibly cautious of Gate. I don't... his mechanic is good, but I don't like him one bit. Because it was really easy to get caught out of him. I think that was something... Was there something similar in Ultimate Custom Night, or am I just hallucinating? Am I just thinking there was something similar in Ultimate Custom Night? Because I could have sworn there was. But, like, I don't remember. Like, I could have sworn there was something similar in Ultimate Custom Night, but I just don't remember there was. Yeah, hi Pablo. Hi Pablo. You chill, man. Pablo's a legend. Why can't I just be Pablo 20 mode? So we can actually use the oxygen while Geet's looking at us, which is nice. Obviously. You don't have to worry about him. Get you. Open you. Block you. Geet's gonna attack soon as well. His schedule's next for an attack. You gonna pop your head? There you are. Yeah, so you can kind of tell when someone is about to attack. When they're like expected to make a move. Obviously they can make it earlier or later. Oh yes. Get wrecked, Geet. Hour survived. Oh, okay. That's 522 done. Alright, I reckon I am going to have a go at 1020. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. I don't think we're going to beat it. I reckon we're going to have a go. It's going to end horribly, because I'm going to get instantly KO'd by literally everyone on the planet. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go indeed. Because obviously it would be a great finale to beat 1020, but obviously I don't know if I can do that. So obviously our biggest thing is going to be trying to keep it above, because we're going to have a lot of people everywhere, and Pablo is going to be making lots of noise, and everyone else is going to be making lots of noise, and it's going to be chaotic all round. So it's going to be a long grind, that's for sure. I expect it to be. I expect to die a lot, really. But that is the price we pay for trying to do insane challenges in Custom Night. So really, we have no one to blame but ourselves. Which is quite metaphorical when you think about it. Poor child. Honestly, like, for a kid that's trapped inside Koi's... I'm worried about Geet. Geet is the one I'm most worried about. Out of everyone. Just because his ability to utterly kill us. In every form of regard. Yep. Okay, he has got a wide hitbox though. Which is nice. And there's the camera. Can someone move in to get rid of the camera? Yeah, okay. So, okay, the worst part is when someone's going to move in that's, like, not who we want. Like, the chick's going to attack us own. I say that and the chick attacks, of course. That is just my luck. Alright, how come the pig didn't give us anything there? I feel robbed. Okay, come on, Geet, make your move. I don't trust Geet. I don't trust him. Okay, you be gone. Where's the flags? Okay, check the cameras. Not cameras. We aren't using any cameras. Chick's making him run there. Donk. Hi, Geet. There's the camera. That's pig. Open that door there. Hi, Bondee. Oh god. Oh god, come on. Oh god. See, Pablo attacks. No, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. I knew Pablo was going to be the bane of us. I knew it. I knew it. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen, and it did happen. I was like, Pablo's going to kill us because we can't keep it above 75%, and that's exactly what happened. I'm a fortune teller. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try and beat 1020. I reckon we'll give it one more attempt, and if we die super early, we'll give it another one. Like if we die before 620, we'll give it another one. If not, then I think we'll call it an end of a video and just say, yeah, we beat 1020. No, we didn't. That's the end of Bondee's Barnyard. Unless this video does really well, in which case we'll then go back and cover. We'll then try and beat the rest. We'll probably start with Knock Knock and then finally end with 1020. Assuming this video does incredibly well. Oh, that's what's making the sounds. Okay, because throughout my gameplay, I'm like, something is making cow sounds. I don't know what. And it's the actual cow plushies in the room that I didn't even realize actually made proper cow sounds, which I love, by the way. It's absolutely ecstatic. Again, if we could just get rid of Geet, seriously, if Geet could just go away, our lives would be so much easier, because we wouldn't have to deal with him. Because he essentially plays the role of the camera, but just more terribly. I say that, and the camera comes up, but Pig saves us. So the camera's not much of a threat, just because of how much we're able to like ignore it. If that makes sense, just because of how much it like sort of falls, like it's how much we get attacked. There's GRIZZLY. There's Geet. I'm still incredibly annoyed at the fact that GRIZZLY doesn't give us oxygen. I'm still pissed at that fact. Okay, I feel like that flag might have killed us just then. Really nice if you didn't do that, Pablo. Okay, we're good there. Alright. This is kind of stressful, I'll be real. Slightly stressful. Alright. Keep an eye on everyone. Oh god, that was close. That was very, very close. I did not like that. I did not like that one bit. That was very close. Too close, really. Way too close. God damn it. Of course you're gonna attack. GRIZZLY's there. Come on. Come on, people. Alright. Oh. Come on, come on. Oh! Geet should have definitely called us out there. I don't know how we survived that. God damn it, this is bad. Pablo's gonna get us again. No, we're dead. We're dead to Pablo again. Like that. Or the pig this time. Pablo, you have to manage. You have, like, there. That moment then. That's. Oh, that's tough. Okay. So I reckon we're gonna end it there for now. We did beat 2 challenges, birthday and 522. I would love to move on to Knock Knock and 1020, but I'm not sure entirely whether or not it's worth it in terms of time spent to gain. Obviously, if you guys do want to see me beat Knock Knock and 1020, leave a like, comment, subscribe, say go beat 1020, or I'll unsubscribe, and I'll be like, okay. And then just for you, specific commenter, I will be 1020. But just because the surge of Bondee's bird is on the decline, I don't want to sort of milk the game for more than I want to, if that makes sense. Obviously, I would have loved to beat 1020 like in this episode and Knock Knock, but obviously it's just way more difficult than I was expecting it to be. So yeah, that's our second lot of Bondee's Barnyard safety violation custom out challenges number 2. So it's, again, still a great game. Oh, we got an exclamation mark there. Does that mean we beat 522? I'm assuming so. think the extras is still the same. Yeah, nothing new here. Okay, so that's exclamation marks new there. Yeah, that's Bondee's Barnyard. Go. Actually, will we click here? Did that give us anything? No, okay. Because if you click there and there, it did. But yeah, again, Bondee's Barnyard safety violation. Go check out the game. It's really good. I'll see you guys next time for whatever we cover next. Hopefully, we can finish off Bondee's Barnyard safety violation for good. Get the last 2 challenges done, and we'll relish in our accomplishments. If not, we'll move on. That's okay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. It helps the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.